What is the major attraction in Beatles? Their words, their lyricist, or their singing, or John Lennon?
It's the charm. No one can resist the charm. A small child today, play a Beatles song, a small child today loves it. Extraordinary talent in songwriting, huge progress in a short time from very simple pop songs to very complicated songs of the late 60s, A Day in the Life, She's Leaving Home, very powerful social themes influenced by drugs in many cases, but also tremendously poetic. And of course, there is a worldwide obsession with trying to find the meaning to these songs, even now.
Do you think music has changed?
Pop music,
Yep.
it never changes really that much because it's made of the same ingredients, the same chords, which are the chords of the blues. The blues, 4-bar blues, 12-bar blues, are exciting, and they always will be. And music is always really based around those certain chords. But of course, the style, the look, that changes. But essentially, pop music is rock and roll, and it essentially doesn't change.
Do you also read about Indian music, Indian instrumental music, or tabla, harmonium, sarangi?
That entered the mainstream of British popular music. Not only the Beatles, the sitar was used by other bands as well before the Beatles, actually. But also the structure, the Indian sort of structure of music entered the British sort of commercial pop music. Lots of other bands. One called Traffic, another one called Family, would dedicate their concerts to Krishna because they were also into the culture and the religion as well.
So, do you miss Beatles now?
No, because I mean they're all around you, really. It's terribly sad that John and George didn't live longer than they did. They died young.
They died young. But the John Lennon's wording, John Lennon's lyrist, just make a lot of changes in the across the Europe. That make a very great impression. John Lennon's wording. So, how do you define their lyricist or their wordings or in the music?
It was very British. It was all it appealed to the British, but it made people understand British humour, British pop cultural history. It suddenly became. It had always been American, and it became British.
Do you have any more plan to write about Beatles or any another pop
No,
music?
no. I've done Lennon, I've done McCartney, and I've done the Beatles, and I think that's it.
Okay. So, thank you very much for being with us.
My pleasure.
Okay. Thank you.